Hi. This is so weird. I'm trying out this new streaming service called OneStream, and I'm also live on TikTok, and the camera is different, like reversed, and I'm not sure which one's which. Anyway, good morning. I know I usually go live on Fridays at noon, but my little boy stayed home today, and I want to go, I don't know, pick a pumpkin with him or spend some kind of quality time with him. So I thought I would come live for a little bit and say, hey, I want to talk about holidays and sobriety. And I know it seems early to start talking about that. We're not even to Halloween yet, but I have some tips. Like if you're considering getting sober, you're going to want to start sooner than later. Don't start when you get to, the day before the holiday party. Because how about all those times you go to the holiday parties, you're hungover, you're drinking anyway. Some people don't drink because they got wasted the night before, but it feels like torture. It feels torturous to be a part of a party when there's people not drinking because they're hungover, or it feels torturous to go to a party and not drink because you're hungover or you're ashamed. So I just wanted to kind of preempt this and just let you know that if you're thinking about quitting for the holidays, it's never a bad idea to do that. And I have a podcast that I just came out with yesterday, and it just dropped yesterday. And this will help you figure out whether or not you should stay sober this holiday season. There's a lot of different factors. And one of them for me was like, was I ashamed to go back to the party I went to the year before because of something I did or something I almost did or something I said? Oh my God, like all the mistakes and all the crazy things I've said during the holidays from being drunk. It just was a no-brainer that I shouldn't drink, but I always did. Literally, last year was my very first Christmas sober, and I've gained so much insight since then, and I'm just so freaking grateful that I'm able to be done with it. But if you're thinking about quitting, do it before you show up to a holiday party. And I've got some tips for how to do that. You can get them at sorry, I should never look at the comments. It does not ever bode well. Hold on one second. Let's see. Hopefully I'm even live in both places. So go to Glow Big Podcast. That's where you can listen to all the talk about whether or not we should get sober for the holidays. And it'll help you weigh your options, because I know it feels like it's really hard to want to be sober during the holidays when you have to be with your family and you got to be running around, and it just seems like such a natural thing that we should do is to drink. And I never could have imagined a holiday without alcohol, and now I can't imagine it with it. I mean, I spent so much money making sure that we had stuff for eggnog, made sure we had mimosas for the mornings, then we would switch to Bloody Marys, then just champagne and alcohol and wine bottles, big, huge Merlot bottles of wine, and white wine, even though we're not big white wine drinkers. It's just like, it's a lot. Why are we poisoning ourselves on an occasion when we should really be celebrating? Like a lot of people, I have friends that say, how am I supposed to be sober for my birthday? I got to celebrate my birthday. Well, you're celebrating your life by poisoning your body, and that, it's hard to see it once you're in it. That's all. It's hard to see it once you're in it. But if you have a little nudge and something's telling you, maybe I should be sober this week or for this coming up for the holidays, and definitely grab my holiday survival guide. It's free. It's everything that I use to keep me sober during the holidays and sane and happy. I don't want anybody getting sober but being miserable about it. I want it to be your idea, a challenge, something fun that you decided to do and that you're inspiring others. I don't want you to feel like quitting drinking sucks, or that you have to be punished. I want you to have fun doing it. I want you to have all the replacements that you need. So if you grab that free survival guide, you can get it at vibewithstephanie.com/holiday, vibewithstephanie.com/holiday. It's free. I just put it together because it's something that will totally help you get through the holidays, whether you just want to kind of chill out a little bit on the drinking, or you just want to be sober for one holiday. This will help you a lot. Hey, Jen, just talking about, I know it's a little early to talk about the holidays, But I do want to talk about it because I know that it's crossed our minds. Like, were we going to be sober this? Should I? Or, the dread that would fill me knowing that I was going to be driving around drunk, going to my parents' house, going over there, all the anxiety that would happen because I knew how I would act when I was drinking. Oh, we were actually just talking about this, Jen. How nice it'll be to be among the normal people and not be the asshole for once. We're going to be sober, we're going to be together. But my thing is it takes some time to get out of your system. So if you're thinking about it, that's why I'm coming out and talking about it now, a little early in October, because if you're thinking about it, you should move on it now so that when the holiday does come, you're like fresh and bright and you got your sober legs on and nothing can really get in your way. So if you're thinking about it, start now. Also, just an announcement, the breakup with booze that I did, it was a 4-day challenge, was freaking transformational for many women. It was my very first one ever. It's free. It's still free. So if you want to do it, get your seat now. It's for November 7th. And it's an hour every night. And we come on and do a training, and it's breaking up with booze, like getting it out of our lives. And that will help you through the holidays for sure. So vibewith70.com/breakup. And that will help you so much. It's amazing. So between that and your holiday guide, and I'm always here to chat if you want, and I'm definitely here on Fridays. But Maverick stayed home, so I want to hang out with him a little bit. So I wanted to come live early and just do a check-in. Hopefully you're doing okay. Jen, how are you? Do you want to say where you're at with your sobriety? She did the breakup with booze. 5 days sober. Yes, of course. Anybody can, if you're a woman. Yes, you're a woman. If you're a woman, you can come do the breakup series. It helps. I am a big believer in get all the tools you can get in your tool belt. Get all the tools. If the podcasts are going to help, meditations help. This breakup with booze is going to help. I have a mindset class that helps. Like every little thing every nugget you can get helps, no matter how far along in your journey you are. And you're always going to learn a little something else, right? Yay. I'll see you there. vibewithstephanie.com/breakup. This is so weird to look in both of these cameras. I wish I could see what I'm doing on I think I'm on Facebook. I might be on Instagram, and I think I'm live on YouTube too, but I can't really see. So that's why I stopped paying for that subscription, because I'm like, this doesn't really work if I can't engage with people. So something happened this morning, just on a not a sober note, is my chicken, Pearl, not no longer. She only lays eggs inside the house on the couch. She's never laid an egg outside. She's only laying them inside. And now I've got 2 other chickens who are like, oh, we're supposed to do it inside. I'm like, no. So every morning she comes running in from her coop and lays an egg on the couch. But not without like a lot of drama. Like it's like, oh my God, something terrible's happening. What's happening? And she's laid 4 now. And I'm like, it's an egg. And they're this big. It's like, you're gonna be all right. I did, a 6-year-old. You're fine. But yeah, so now she's so spoiled that she only lays eggs inside the house on my couch. Lovely. I wanted to talk about a couple of other topics coming up, but I don't know if today's the day for it because my little boy's here. But I was thinking about talking about sober sex because it's one of the most asked questions. Not the most, but it's a popular question. Like, what's it going to be like having sober sex? I know. Pearl. I named her Pearl. She's like this. I got to post pictures somehow or look in my stories maybe because she's like very special now. So sober sex and what it's like to be sober in a relationship when you guys were party buddies the whole time. That's me and my husband too. And I got to say, I mean, we'll talk on it more, but it's a little awkward. It's awkward for sure at first because all I've ever known my whole life with sex is being drunk or buzzed. So that's weird in itself. But then when you have a relationship and you're all of a sudden sober, it can be very, very weird. But hang in there because it gets better for sure. You figure out what you like, you kind of become yourself again, and you're back to normal and it's different. Some people say, oh my God, it's so much better. I don't know about all that, but it's different for sure. All right. Well, happy Friday. I really don't have that much to report. Just make sure you have your Sober Vibes guide, which is a holiday guide for the holidays, survival guide for the holidays. So vibewithstephanie.com/holiday. And then Break Up with Booze. Cannot recommend it enough. And I don't think it'll be free next time I offer it in a couple more months. We're going to take a couple month break from Break Up with Booze after November 7th. And then we might be charging for it. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to do the right thing in the business arena. So we'll see. So sign up for that now. Break Up with Booze, vibewithstephanie.com/breakup. And I guess that's it. Sorry, I didn't have more today. Have a good weekend. Maybe I'll go pumpkin picking with my little boy or something now that it's like kind of cool out. I made the mistake one time of getting a pumpkin and carving it. I actually did a really good job carving it. I made it like this black cat, spooky cat for Halloween. And it like rotted in a couple of days. So yeah, see you tonight. Oh, my Sober Vibes group. I'm glad I keep getting reminded because I'm a little bit flighty on this. My Sober Vibes with Stephanie group is on Facebook. And if you want to join, if you're a woman, you can join us there. And we have a meeting every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So I would love to see you there if you're a woman and you want to do that. And that's for you too. RNC Mama. What's your name if you're still here? So I can look for you on Facebook. And Jen, yes, we'll be there tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time. How cute is this mug? I don't know if RNC Mama is still here. All right, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry I'm boring today. I'll see you later. Bye.